Sunnyfield School sits beneath tall elm trees. Sun bounces off painted bricks. We push through big windows into a classroom with tiny chairs, crooked planet posters, and muffled children's voices. Children pour into the room with loud, happy steps. Backpacks squeak, voices braid together. Little feet rush to tiny chairs. Posters sway on the walls. Milo pads to the last chair near the tall window. He moves slow and careful. His blue backpack slumps low. He sits like a small anchor. From the back, he watches everything. Luna splits a red crayon into neat halves. Ben winds a shoelace into strange loops. Miss Daisy straightens a crooked poster and hums while she hands out glue sticks. She wears a yellow dress with paint dots and a sunflower clip. Milo does not raise his hand much. He watches instead. Watching keeps him safe. The room feels warm and bright. Morning sun spills across the desks. Milo's world is made of small habits. His blue backpack slumps on the chair. He curls his fingers around the zipper when the room grows loud. He lines his pencils in a straight row. He sets his eraser next to them like a little guard. He rolls crayons across the table like tiny, colorful marbles. His hazel eyes watch slow and steady. He blinks very slowly. He tilts his head to listen. His sweater has elbow patches. His sneakers have one scuffed toe. These small things make him feel steady. They make space for looking. From the back, he learns people's small ways and keeps them safe in his head. One morning, Miss Daisy smiles and says, "Draw your favorite place." Crayons fly from boxes. Little hands dive in. Faces light up. Luna claps and picks bright blues. Ben turns his pencil like he is waiting for a line. Milo stays very still. He draws a rectangle of window light. He draws the curve of a chair. He draws tiny people at desks. He keeps his pencil slow and careful. The room buzzes with color. Miss Daisy walks by and watches Milo draw. Sunlight pools on his paper like warm paint. Milo keeps drawing. His page fills with light and tiny chairs and little people. Miss Daisy leans over and her glasses slide down. She crouches low so she is near Milo. She smiles like she has found a small key. "Milo," she says softly, "tell me about your picture." He keeps his eyes on the page. He breathes out. "It's the back of the class." His voice is a small whisper. Miss Daisy's smile grows wide. She touches a tiny crayon mark with one finger, like a gentle blessing. Her words feel warm inside Milo. A soft sunburst of color seems to tuck into his chest. He looks up a little. Her eyes are kind and bright. She says it is a lovely place. The class around them keeps working. Some children peek over. Luna nudges her elbow and smiles. Ben watches with a small grin. Milo feels small and safe. He keeps watching and drawing. The page becomes a place he can carry. She taps the paper and winks at him. At lunch, Luna walks to Milo and sits beside him. She unwraps a tin and offers half of her sandwich. She nudges it with a freckled elbow. Milo takes it slowly. Luna asks, "Do you like stars?" Her eyes are big and bright. Milo says, "I count them at night." The words are small and honest. Luna's grin lights the table. She lifts her juice box and clinks it with his. They make a tiny cheers. Other children look and smile. This small sharing feels warm. Milo keeps a soft, calm place inside him as he eats. Later, a pencil goes missing. Ben looks worried and taps his desk. Milo watches. He sees the pencil rolled into a sunlit gap near the door. He points with a small, trembling hand. Ben crawls behind his chair and finds it. He holds it up like a prize and says, "Thanks, Milo." His voice rings happy. Miss Daisy begins to ask a new question. Who noticed something kind today? Hands wave up. Some children shout. A few say, "Milo did." Each time the class says his name, it feels like a little stitch. The room feels softer, like a blanket getting bigger. Milo feels surprised and warm inside. He smiles. A gray rain drums on the classroom windows. The light looks washed. Miss Daisy claps her hands and says, "Let's change seats today." A chair bursts out like popped bubbles. Chairs scrape, children move in a small parade. Luna carries a chair to the back and says, "I like it here, you see everything." Ben follows and laughs. More kids join, filling the back corner. Milo watches each move. His stomach tightens. He feels marbles rolling under his ribs. He thinks of the quiet place he chose before. The back row was his safe harbor. Now it fills with laughter and talk. He looks at the seating chart and at the cluster near the window. The room feels different. Rain taps faster. He thinks he could move, but it feels heavy. He stays quiet. Milo could have slid away. He could have hidden. Instead, he stands. His steps are slow. His shoes whisper on the linoleum. The whole class looks up. A hush falls like cotton. He walks to the cluster of new backseaters. He stops and holds out a sheet of paper. On it, he has drawn the back of the class and tiny stars on the windowsill. He offers the paper with both hands. His fingers tremble a little. He says, "We count them." His voice is not loud. It is steady and right. Luna leans close and whispers, "That's nice," then nods. Miss Daisy watches with wide, warm eyes. The room changes a little. The noise becomes softer. The back row feels open now. Milo feels a small bravery bloom in his chest. He did not shout. He did not race. He stepped forward. That was enough. Some children reach to touch the drawing. Luna traces a star with her small finger. Ben whispers, "I like that." A few children clap very softly. Milo's hands feel steady now. Asha curls at a front table and cries. She presses her forehead to her knees. A picture of a house is torn in her small hands. Miss Daisy kneels beside her and speaks in soft words. The room grows quiet. Milo feels the sound pull at him. He folds his star page. He walks across the room with slow steps. He opens the paper and sets it on Asha's desk. He taps a small circle of stars. He takes a pencil and draws a tiny house next to them. He adds a smiling figure inside the house. He points from his chest to the picture, and then to Asha. Asha looks. She points back to herself and to him. Her breath slows. She presses the paper to her heart and whispers a word. Luna moves close and gives Asha half a sandwich. Ben offers a purple crayon. Other children bring cushions and a box for crayons. The back of the class becomes a cozy nook. Miss Daisy smiles. The room feels warm and together. Miss Daisy clapped and said, "Circle time." The children moved close and sat on the floor. Luna snuggled next to Milo. Ben folded his knees. Asha kept her picture close. Hands popped up like flags. One by one, the kids said kind things they saw. Ben helped me with my shoe. Luna shared a snack. Asha showed her home picture. Miss Daisy smiled. Milo listened. He felt warm in his chest. When it was his turn, he stood a little. He spoke soft and clear. "From the back, I can see faces. I can tell when someone needs a hand." The class grew quiet, then clapped. Faces looked at Milo. Some hands waved back. The room hummed with small, bright kindness. That night, Milo lay in bed. His backpack sat on a chair. Elm leaves made shadows on the ceiling. He touched the scuffed toe of his shoe. He thought of Luna's grin and Ben's careful hands. He thought of Asha's quiet breath and Miss Daisy's warm smile. He closed his eyes. He counted stars in his head. 1, 2, 3. With each number, he saw a small face. A light turned on inside him for each friend. The room felt gentle and safe. Milo smiled. He slept and kept counting, slow and sure, stars and faces tucked like tiny lamps. Next week, the classroom rearranges naturally. Kids choose seats for light or the reading nook, and the back keeps its windows and tiny chairs, but is no longer a place to be invisible. Milo still watches from his favored spot, but now hands wave back and faces are named. The final frame lingers on Milo smiling, small but steady.